Hi, this is Guess My Name or Die again, and this is part 2 of the gameplay videos. Okay, so yeah, the barbecue that happened a little bit earlier today was pretty damn cool. Wait, what's wrong with those lines? Okay, I was actually talking about the crafting stuff, so yeah, at the workbench you can convert cells. Yeah, when you have a lot of, for example, energy charge packs, you can actually you can convert them to other types of energy cells. But that's mostly useful if you're seriously not using any any of the energy charge packs. The same thing can be said for the other types of for the other types of energy cells. You can also convert missiles to rockets. Of course, you need for this conversion. Of course, you need the Lonesome Road DLC. Let's see, cookery to metal. That yeah. If you really love scrap metal, you can use this. You can craft this. You can make this crafting. But if you but actually in the wasteland there's a lot of there's a lot of scrap metals. So this recipe is pretty useless. Cosmic knife, cosmic spares, those two recipes are useful while you're in the Sierra Madre. And of course those two recipes can be only unlocked if you have the Dead Money DLC. Coyote hide belt. Well, this is a pretty nice way to make the coyote hide, to make something more valuable out of the coyote hide. That's the and this recipe also requires the honest hearts DLC. To hide. Well, yeah. You know what? It only increases your damage threshold with 1 point. This is pretty useless. And doctor bag. Well, yeah. As long as you have those 3 components, you can make yourself some free doctor bags instead of trying to find a vendor who might be able to might have only 1 doctor bag in stock. Well, otherwise you'll have to find yourself a doctor to heal you. But the doctor bags, you actually need them in while you are in the middle of combat. The hide belt, well, same thing as the coyote hide belt. And you had workbench. Of course, you can also overcharge cells. Well, the overcharged cells are more powerful and ignore a more damage threshold. But they break your weapon a lot faster. Fire hide belt. Well, I won't really recommend you to use this recipe, because you can actually you can craft with gecko hide belt, turpentine, and white horse nettle. You can actually make more valuable gecko hide. You can make a tannin gecko hides, which you can use them to craft to modify armor or to sell it. And I prefer selling it. Yeah, homemade flamer fuel, but As I can remember, this homemade flamer fuel, it causes your weapon to break a lot faster, and it doesn't increases the damage. At least that was a long time ago. I'm not sure if the same thing happens now. It's the same. This is the same effect because I haven't been crafting any of it. But it will be useful only if you cannot find any flamer fuel anywhere. Yeah, right now I'm drinking yogurt. Here in Bulgaria we call it sour milk. And you get pretty sour if you know how to make real. If you know how to make a real yogurt. And some types of yogurt you can actually, when you shake them, you can turn them into liquid. Well, not actually liquid, a little bit into slime that you can actually drink. And I really like drinking yogurt. Okay, gas bombs. Gas bombs. You can get the recipe if you have Dead Money, the Dead Money DLC. The good thing about the gas bomb is that you don't need to be inside this. You don't need anything that can be found only in the Sierra Madre. The components are pretty well, are some of the most valueless stuff, but this no, there's nothing but after that, really. Okay, yeah, the gas bomb also has something funny about it. The weapon is actually a bottle of fuel, bottle of gas, I think, and yet you craft it out of stuff that has the components with which you craft this gas bomb. None of those components is a bottle filled with gas. And I have no idea how can you make out of duct tape, pilot lights, scrap electronics, and a sensor module. How can you actually make a bottle filled with gas out of these four things? Which is ridiculous. But of course, this is just a game. Gecko belt, yeah, I prefer make tanned gecko belt instead of gecko belt. Same thing for golden gecko same for green gecko. Green gecko can be only obtained from green geckos, and green geckos can be found only in Zion. And in order to go to Zion, you need the Honest Hearts DLC. Knife spare. Yeah, knife spare. That's only for the knife spare. Well, that's a weapon from the Sierra Madre. Meals to metal. Yeah, same thing as a cookery to metal. Max and overcharges. Yeah, you can also recycle us. And recycle flamer fuel. Satchel's charges. Those are the most powerful mines, actually. And in order to obtain them, you need you need the DLC Lonesome Road. Yeah, you can also make yourself a free stimpaks, super stimpaks, time bombs, and my favorite weapon repair kit. Yeah, in the previous episode I mentioned that weapon repair kits will allow you to can allow you to repair your weapons for free. Yeah, repairing for free. Who doesn't want that? Yeah, no, you need all you need is only 50%, 50 skill points for repairing.